Hi, I'm Mona, and if you're here, you found Kaleidoscope Dreams Tarot. This is a nature read, which is timeless. I would like to say, please do not live your life by the tarot. It is you who creates your own destiny. You are intelligent, beautiful, or handsome, and you are kind. These readings will always resonate. Please subscribe, like, comment, and share these videos. Someone may be enlightened by them. Also, to my subscribers, welcome back. And to any new subscribers, welcome to the channel. I'm so glad you're here. You are the backbone of this channel. I greatly appreciate you. So, yeah, I made some changes to the drop down below. You might find some new stuff down there if you want to check it out. But other than that, let's see what kind of energies we can bring up today. What kind of story is going to come out on these cards? These were already pre-shuffled. I'll just do a little quickie there. All right. This is the Santa Muerte Tarot. All right. Let's see what comes out here in the cards. See if we can come up with some sort of solution or something in the end, okay? Something. All right, first card. Got the King of Pentacles right here. So this could be your energy, okay? King of Pentacles is someone who's pretty grounded, right? Somebody who is, you know, good at saving money, good at making money. They're just really grounded when it comes to their finances and stuff like that. Now, if you're here and you're watching this and you're not loaded or rich or anything, you might be somebody who might be trying to get a handle on your finances, right? If finances aren't the case, you could be working on your own mental stability, right? Grounding yourself. Looking at that picture, it kind of looks like, and I think you guys can see it, right? Yeah. Looking at that picture, it kind of looks like this guy's like, you know, he's going somewhere with his money. So you could actually be packing something up, packing up and, you know, hitting the high trail or something like that. Let's see what else comes out. Now, this next card could be either somebody that you're dealing with, or it could be the situation, right? We're in New Mexico here, Alamogordo. And it's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. I got some business out here, so we're going to be here for a little bit. There might be a little bit of a separation between readings because I've got stuff going on. But other than that, that's where we're at. All right. We have the Nine of Wands. Now, this is telling me that either you are dealing with someone who's all up in their head about something, right? Or you are. Okay, you could be up in your head about a situation that is taking place presently. Okay? Now, you could be this King of Pentacles up in your head about moving forward with a situation. Because, you know, the Nine of Wands is about being up. Or actually, no, it's about, oh, no, my bad, you guys. I was thinking Nine of Swords because you see, I see this sheath right here. Or Sith. It's a Sith, sorry. Somebody could be up in their head about fighting for something, right? Fighting for what you want, fighting for what you believe in, fighting for your job, fighting for a relationship, fighting for a family member to stay together, to do something, whatever, right? Those are like so many options that this could be. Let's see what the potential of the situation is. Maybe it can bring us a little more clarity. What is the potential of these two cards, this situation? Potential of these cards. The Seven of Wands. This is about competition. It's about competition, dealing with others, competing for something. So the potential of this situation, somebody might be trying to fight for something, competing for something. Okay, you could be this King of Pentacles, you know, fighting that one last fight, because usually, you know, well, let me take a quick look here at this picture. You could actually be fighting through some sort of, you know, obstacles. There could be some obstacles that you are trying to overcome, right? There could be competition involving those obstacles, right? And those obstacles could be anything, you guys. The obstacles, whatever's holding you back from finding stability or moving on, there's some sort of obstacle here, and somebody is competing for something, right? With that Seven of Wands, there's a competition. Let's see what the obstacle really is here, because the potential is, you know, competition. That kind of sounds like an obstacle to me, but could also mean healthy competition, you know. Tell me about the obstacle here. Tell me about the obstacle here. Knight of Wands. So the obstacle is that there might be several people involved here, right? We got a King of Pentacles and we have a Knight of Wands. Now we also have competition here of some sort, right? And we also have somebody that's trying to complete something, right? They're fighting for what they believe in. They're trying to complete something, right? Now, the obstacle is that somebody might come in with this Knight of Wands energy, you know, the player energy, like, oh, I want to be, you know, your partner, your friend, or whatever, right? But this kind of energy, you guys, we all know what that is, right? That's like somebody coming in and doing, you know, working you up into a frenzy, and then they bail on you, right? So somebody, the obstacle might be somebody trying to sabotage whatever forward movement this King of Pentacles is trying to do. Trying to stand in a way, trying to be some sort of, there could be a competitive aspect here, right? Now, the King of Pentacles, don't focus too much on signs, but it's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and the Knight of Wands is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, okay? Those are just some signs that I'm just pointing out with these court cards, okay? What do we have next? Ooh. So we had a few cards that flipped over, but I'm going to take the one that was, you know, that's closest to the mat when I hold the cards, which is this one. And it's the Three of Pentacles. That's the outcome. The outcome here is that even though you have this Knight of Wands coming in, doing whatever they do, it doesn't necessarily mean they're going to complete those passions that they have for you, right? Also, there is somebody here that, you know, the final outcome in this situation would be working with others, right? To help create something, right? So you might have some people who stand in your way, or they might make you feel discouraged because, you know, they might be competing for something you want, or a person, or a friendship, or something like that, a job, right? A home, a car, whatever, right? Competing for something. Somebody might be trying to come in and swipe your ideas, whatever, like that too, something like that too. But in the end, there's going to be a collaboration between, you know, people to try and get whatever you got going on, or whatever you are thinking about, or whatever you want to move forward towards. It's showing here that you will be collaborating with others to help you um, create whatever it is you want. And right here, to me, even though there's just one person right there, I feel like whatever, you know, you're trying to do with this Three of Pentacles and whoever you work with, if that's the case, you're, you know, whatever you're planning, it will grow. You will harvest as long as you keep up, you know, whatever you're doing with whoever you're working with, right? So maybe you might be wanting to start a business, and you know there's competition out there. You know there's always going to be somebody who's going to try to, you know, schmooze you along the way because they know you're trying to do good for yourself, whatever. You're always going to have somebody who sees you doing something and they might not like it, and they might try to step in and schmooze in on your action. You know, that's common. When people see other people doing well, they try to compete or try to, you know, one up. You know, that should resonate with everybody, that type of situation. Now, we also have this extra card, which was the World, that fell out. There is an end to a situation here, right? There is an ending. And but that ending will bring a new beginning. So the ending could be whoever this King of Pentacles is walking away with all his stuff, right? He's walking away with all his stuff. That could be the ending of something that's going on, something that has to do with this Nine of Wands. It could be that this King of Pentacles is walking away from somebody who always seems to be fighting, or yeah, this person could be fighting for their money even, right? Somebody could be competing with them, fighting for their money, right? Somebody who is in this player energy, somebody who is not, who doesn't have that staying power, right? They do what they do, they up and leave, right? But in the end, you're going to see that somebody here, whoever is going to be collaborating with others, working with others, it's good for you because it's going to grow, whatever it is, you know. Yeah. I mean, some, you know, you can try to do things on your own, but I'll tell you what, it's probably better if you at least find out some information or do some research about what it is you want, you know, collaborating with others to try to figure out the best form of action you need to take in a situation that you might be in, right? You might ask for assistance, like, if it's business, you might want to speak to some business professionals. If it's a relationship, maybe you might want to talk to a therapist, a relationship therapist. If it's family, they got family therapists. If it's work and you have problems there, you can talk to human resources. You know, I mean, there's all kinds of avenues you can take for whatever it is you're dealing with. The main thing is here, are you going to ask for that help? Are you going to receive any help? And I know a lot of the times it's really hard for people to ask for help because people point their nose up at you, or, you know, maybe they make you feel a certain way because you're asking for help, you know. I mean, sometime or another, we all need help sometimes, you know. And don't be afraid to ask for help, you know. And this World card could also be somebody letting go of that mentality of I can do it all myself, you know. That could be the end of that mentality, and somebody thinking, well, you know, asking for help's not too bad, right? You know, getting that assistance you need, you know. So yeah, I'm gonna put this card back though, you guys, because it kind of fell out when I only wanted one card. And let me see what's at the bottom of the deck here. So we have the Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So I told you guys that somebody's leaving, right? Somebody wants to take off. Could be this King of Pentacles, right? Leaving a toxic situation that they were in and deciding to go elsewhere, right? Deciding to go somewhere with all of their swords, taking everything they maybe worked hard for, because, you know, the King of Pentacles works hard for whatever it is they have. They work hard for that stability. You know, whether it's mental, physical, whatever, right? Financial. Yeah. So let's keep going here. Let me get 4 cards. You get 3 cards. Oh. Let me get one card. Okay, we got two. This one came out on the mat. Let me just set these over here for a sec. All right. So what do we have here? We have the Nine of Cups, okay? This is wish fulfillment. This is a good card. So that's where the King of Pentacles might be heading. He might be heading towards his Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. That's like getting your stuff together, doing what you want, following your dreams, right? Somebody may have had to fight just to even, you know, to get that, right? We also have the Justice in reverse. So whoever this person was fighting with, who was in competition with them, there will be no justice for that person. So, you know, if you are in the energy of this King of Pentacles, just trying to hold on to your stuff, trying to keep your stuff, trying to keep whatever it is you got going on for you, your sanity, right? Everything. That person who is against you, they're not going, there's no justice there. They're not going to win anything. They're not going to, you know, just keep your head up, because it looks like, you know, for whoever this resonates. Now, remember, you guys, just take what resonates, leave the rest. Right? We're always going to get a story from these cards. So just take what resonates, leave the rest, and maybe, hopefully, you might be able to find a little bit of advice here. I don't know. But, you know, in order for you to figure stuff out, you must do your own research too. Okay? You're not going to find all your answers here. But it could lead you to trying to understand what you need to do, right? So whoever this King of Pentacles was involved with, arguing with, and competition with, there's going to be no justice there, okay? Now, this right here is the Three of Cups in the reverse, right? So also in this situation that somebody's dealing with, whoever they were in competition with, they were in competition or dealing with a person who was kind of flighty, kind of a player. It was a third-party situation going on, but somebody let that go, right? There was a third-party situation going on. Somebody is definitely letting that go. There's no more celebration in this situation. There's no justice or celebration, but there is movement, right? There is movement. Somebody going towards, okay, I see. So there is somebody, okay, that somebody is actually letting go of a third party, right? Maybe somebody who was a player in their life. And what's happening is, as they are going to collaborate with somebody who is going to bring, you know, this energy of the Wheel of Fortune, right? This is good karma. It could also be, you know, yeah, good karma, you know, this is the karmic wheel of destiny, right? So whoever somebody wants to work with to plant some seeds and to nurture, they will receive good karma for that. Things will go in a positive direction. But I think it's once they leave this energy of this player right here, right? You can never like have any stability, you know, whether it's mentally or whatever. When you're dealing with a player, those people, they don't like to hang out. They don't like to stay around. They like to jump here and there and everywhere, right? So if you're dealing with someone, and it could even be friends who are like that. That just came to mind. Like, doesn't even have to be romantic. You might have friends that, you know, one friend, they'll like you on this day, and on another day they'll like someone else. Why? Because maybe that other friend has more than you have at the time. You know, things like that. You know, which is pretty fucked up, but, you know, it is reality, or it can be reality for some people, right? But don't manifest that for you if it's not happening, okay? So yeah. What did I see at the bottom of the deck here? Judgment. This was the extra card that came out, okay? The Judgment card. So once this Wheel of Fortune comes to fruition, or this karma, when somebody decides that they want to work with somebody, because it's going to happen. There will be collaboration, and there will be judgment that goes along with that, though, right? Somebody's going to have to judge whether or not this is a good choice to move forward with, because maybe there was some issues in the past, right? Let me get 3 cards. Nine of Swords. Okay, which is crazy because I thought this was the Nine of Swords at first, and it's kind of right below in the same position, right? But the difference here though is whoever wanted to fight for this, or who may have been in their head in the past, may have, right? Because the Nine of Swords is showing up, so they were in the past in their head. They will no longer be in their head. You know, this this King of Pentacles will actually know what they want, right? They want wish fulfillment. They're not up in their head about it anymore. Maybe they were overthinking or thinking a lot about it, but it doesn't look like this person is questioning anymore. They've pulled themselves out. Is that a 6? Hold on. Is it a 6 or a 9? So hard to tell with these. Hold on. Let me make sure. So, okay. So that's 9 of Cups. The 9 looks like that. Sorry, 6 of Swords, my bad. It's so hard to tell with some of these, okay? So this is the 6 of Swords. We did see that earlier. That's why I kind of was like, wait a minute, because didn't we talk about somebody leaving a toxic situation? So that's why I was like, wait a minute, that's a 6 of Swords, right? Yeah, so that's what they're doing, basically, right? We already mentioned that. Okay, what is this now? Okay, 8 of Wands. So somebody's going to be leaving this King of Pentacles, you know. Now, you could be watching this and be resonating with it, and you're like, oh, but I'm a Cancer. Well, you know, you might have this, you might have Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn in your chart. So, you know, it could resonate with you that way, right? Otherwise, you know, I'm just gonna say, you know, otherwise, you're in that energy. But most likely, because we all have each element somewhere, I think, stuffed in our chart somewhere. So, you know. Anyhow, we have this was the 8 of Wands, and it's in the reverse. Okay, now this is about a message coming in swiftly and quickly, but it's not coming, right? It's not coming, and it could be because somebody is still going through some sort of justice or legal stuff going on, right? Trying to separate themselves from some third party situation. So they do want to create some sort of stability, but and there is a message, a swift message that could be coming in, or wanting to come in, but it's not happening presently. Okay, so this once again could be somebody planning on doing something, right? Planning on following, you know, their dreams, basically. Okay, let me see if I can get another card here. Okay. So we got the 3 of Wands. Okay, now this is about waiting. So like I said, there's no communication coming in yet, right? Somebody is waiting to be able to move forward and receive that good karma, because they've been trying to, maybe this could even be somebody who wasn't doing so great before, but they started nurturing themselves, whatever they have, changing their life, you know, just getting their shit together, right? Because they want good karma. So somebody here may have been that player in the past who's trying to collaborate with others to bring good karma to themselves, maybe by helping, or I don't know, doing something that's positive, right, for others. But somebody is also waiting for the chance to do something, right? It could be waiting for the chance to speak, you know, this swift message of stability or something, right? I see a lot, you know, I see a lot of things having to do with, even though there's not a lot of pentacles, this King of Pentacles is all about stability, right? But there's a lot of things that this person has to go through in order to, you know, let things go smoothly. It's just like, you know, it's just not happening right now for this person, you know, if you are resonating. If you are already resonating with this, and maybe you already went through this too, even, right? Or if you might go through it in the future, you know, if you are in a relationship or something that you have to go through the justice system and remove an extra person, whoops, from your whatever environment or something like that, you know, you might be going through something like that. We have also here, we have the Six of Pentacles, right? I'm going to put this back because it was an extra card that came out when I only wanted one. So somebody here is going to have to give to some sort of situation. So when it comes out like that, that's telling me that somebody might be going through a divorce, a separation, maybe a business went down, you had a business partner, so you have to split things up, something like that, right? Something that has to do with somebody having to pay out to one place and pay out to another, right? Eight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So now the Pentacles are coming out. So, you know, this is about finding stability, right? Nine of Pentacles is basically a single lady. Look at her. She's pretty happy. I don't know if you guys can see it that well, but she seems pretty happy right there. You know, so this King of Pentacles could be looking at a Queen of Pentacles type of individual, which is a single lady, right? Which is what we would hope, you know, somebody's looking at. We don't want people looking at married people. That ain't right, right? So somebody might be separating from somewhere and wanting to head towards a Nine of Pentacles individual, somebody who's stable and grounded, right? Like themselves, right? Let me see if I can get two cards out here. Here's one. This is the Four of Wands. So somebody might also be heading towards someone who they feel is their soulmate, or, you know, something of importance to them, right? Something that maybe somebody has a very strong friendship or relationship or whatever, right? Now, I would like to say, you know, when we're talking about strong bonds here, there could be strong toxic bonds. So if you're feeling a really strong bond towards somebody who's super toxic to you and did you wrong, and you're here to find out if their life is miserable and all that, then this is not the place for you, okay? I'm trying to get a story out, and if it resonates, let's try to find a solution for you, okay? That's where I feel that my gifts lie, right? That I'm supposed to share my own experiences, or if I've been through something like this, how I got over it, right? It's not going to be the exact same way for you to get over it. I had to do a lot of research and thinking and contemplating. Everybody's situation is different. So, I mean, if you're here because you are wanting to figure stuff out, and how can you get over this? How can you, then I can try to point you into things, what direction to go, but you have to want to heal, and you have to want to seek out your own way of healing, all right? Now, you can go somewhere and pay someone a lot of money and do that, this, that, and the other, but they're just going to basically sit there and keep asking you, how do you feel about this? Because that's where the healing comes from. It comes from you and within you. That's why these therapists are constantly asking, tell me the story, how do you feel about this? And all they're doing is typing what you're saying, right? They're not really coming up with too many solutions, because I've seen a lot of therapists, you guys, and I realized I had to do it myself, because that's all they did. And they want to prescribe all kinds of medication, maybe not to, so you don't think about it, but it's not really helping anything. You really got to think about things, and you might even need to bring up stuff from the past that you don't want to think about. But if you want to get through it, you have to come to terms with these things, right? Depending on what your, situation is. So definitely somebody feels a bond to somebody, right? Some sort of, soulmate bond. And soulmate can be anyone. It could be a family member, a friend. It could be a lover, whatever, right? Can you get another card, please? Hi, babe. My boy just got a haircut. He is so cute. he was miserable, and I found a lady to do it, or a pet place to do it, and they did it, and I feel like he feels better. I'm going to have to break out his sweaters, though, because it might get cold tonight. But I still need a card here. All right, so we do have the Four of Cups. Okay, so somebody's going to want to make an offer. Somebody's going to bring in an offer to this soulmate. That's what they're thinking of. The problem here is they're waiting to do it for some reason. I don't know. Somebody here is either waiting to make an offer to somebody, right? With this Three of Wands in reverse, sorry, they're not going to be waiting any longer. Is that a 3? Gosh, hold on, you guys. I'm blind, girl. I need to see. No, sorry, 8 of Wands. So somebody is not able to bring in this offer right now, right? They're waiting to do it. They're unable to provide some sort of stability or justice to a situation they're in right now, okay? They could be also trying to figure stuff out. Now, this soulmate energy right here that somebody wants to maybe head towards, or they're moving away from, something like that. This soulmate has not received any messages, you know, but somebody may be coming in with some sort of offer, or somebody may offer something to someone else, right? I don't know. Let me get a final card here for this story. See what comes out for the final card. Let's see what comes out next. I just want one card. Okay, and it's so crazy because we got 3 cards. I'm going to put them back. Just want one card. Just want one card. We're doing it again. 2 cards, I'm putting them back. I just want one card. One card to end this story. Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. So somebody here is involved with the Queen of Cups, right? This person's very nurturing and loving, right? This queen, okay. This is the reason why somebody is waiting to approach someone, because the Queen of Cups is in the way. The Queen of Cups is the one that is in competition with someone who, I don't know. So these are the people we have here, okay? And you can place yourself in this story if you feel it resonates, right? We have a King of Cups. We have a Knight of Wands. We have a Queen of Cups. Okay, so we do have like 3 people here, 3 court cards here. All right, now if we're thinking about energies, we're thinking about someone who's stable. We're thinking about someone who's very loving and nurturing. And we're thinking about somebody who's a player. So we got 3 people here. Right? Now, you can interchange the energies of male and female. This could be a female. This could be a female. This could be a male. This could be a female. This could be a female. This could be a male. So you gotta kind of see, you know, are you somebody that is wanting to receive, or that may receive an offer, or are you wanting to offer something to someone? You can be a male in this energy. You could be a little more emotional, right? You can be a male in this. What is this? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Right? Did I not mention Cancer earlier? I think I did. Oh, but that was for, you know, as an example, you know. But somebody here is definitely, in the end, going to be dealing with somebody who's very loving and nurturing, right? Now, if somebody is in, somebody could also, okay, here's another thing, somebody could also be in competition with this person to get to this King of Pentacles, or this King of Pentacles may feel that there's competition, and that competition that they might be nervous of that person's a player though. So I don't think that, if you are resonating with King of Pentacles story, I don't think you really have to worry about that player energy, because this queen, she doesn't want a knight, she wants a king also. So something like that. But I do see here that somebody is trying to nurture something, trying to get their act together, but they're just waiting to make that offer. Somebody's waiting to make an offer to a Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, something like that. So basically, there's really no advice here. What's going on here is somebody here is dealing with some toxicity, possibly going through some court issues that having to do with an extra person out here. And we did also, oh, I'm my bad, we did also see there was a Nine of Pentacles lady, right? She also popped out. So there's a King of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, there is a Knight of Wands, and we did see that single lady. What's at the bottom? Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, we also have the Magician. So definitely somebody here trying to manifest something, right? Trying to manifest a good outcome. And that good outcome could involve this High Priestess now. This could be somebody who has sacred knowledge. And sacred knowledge is life lessons. Knowledge that she's able to share with others, that she holds a secret of, therapist, whatever, you know what I mean? This High Priestess, she knows a lot. And, she can keep some secret knowledge to herself, but this person, part of that secret knowledge may also be manifestation, Let me take a quick peek what's under the High Priestess. The Two of Cups. So what I'm getting here, this is a loving situation. You know what I'm saying? There is a love right here. And High Priestess energy is with the moon, and the moon is usually linked with like Pisces or something. It doesn't have to be, it could just be water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Magician is associated with Aries also. Two of Cups, Cancer, very loving and things like that. So yeah, it does look like there's a lot of people involved trying to get in the way of somebody being able to manifest something with someone who's very loving and nurturing, right? Yeah. So this is the Soul's Journey Lessons cards. These have been pre-shuffled, but I'm going to go ahead and shuffle again here. Let me see what comes out in regards to any sort of advice or lessons for this story, right? That's why we got these cards. See what kind of lesson. Nope. Got three. All right. So one of them is forgiveness. Okay. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. So somebody might be going towards somebody they want forgiveness from, or you may be trying to forgive someone, whoever's watching, right? But the main thing here with this is that whatever you're going through, if you're angry at someone, you need to let that go. Because all that does is, it blocks you from living your life, from being happy, from finding happiness. Because you might always be pissed off or wondering what that other person's doing, getting happy when you see them failing or when they're hurt. You don't want to be in that energy. That's like a low, sad depression. That's not good. I'm just saying, right? Forgiveness is so important. It's so hard though. I understand, because I have a lot of people that have basically screwed me over, but I forgive them. Because who am I to say or punish? Who am I to? Yeah, I'm not. You know. So I basically put it this way: somebody did that because that may be all they know, right? And I forgive them because it is what it is. You just gotta let it go because what the damage is done, right? Now, you don't have to be their best friend and, holiday dinners, none of that. Just within yourself. You don't even have to tell them face to face you forgive them. You just got to do it within yourself and be comfortable with it, And, if you're ever thinking like, oh, you hope that you see them suffering, then you're not forgiving. Because even if someone hurts you, the best thing that you can do is just basically, let it go. Wish them the best. Hope the best for them. Because, it is what it is. And move on with your life. Don't think, like, don't get back at them or don't be happy for them. Let them just do their own thing, because by you looking all the time what they're doing and hoping that they're, whatever, you're holding up your life. What else could you be doing other than, watching their stuff or just being happy over their failure? That's so bad. All right. Now, we also have loneliness. I know that I am never alone. Okay? Even if you are feeling, now I know for sure, like, I don't feel loneliness, not just because I have a dog, because I believe in God and I believe in my guardian angels and ancestors and all that. But when I receive messages from them, those are specifically for me. I don't speak on behalf of them. All messages that come to me are for me. Okay, so if you are feeling loneliness, maybe you should have a little talk with the, your ancestors or guardian angels, because, from what I've gathered, all you have to do is ask for their help and pray and basically, set the ball in motion, right? You can pray for stuff, but if you're just sitting around and doing nothing, how do you expect anything to progress, right? Maybe you got to snap out of this loneliness and you got to start getting out there, right? I know that I am never alone, and you're not. But you also have to ask yourself, even if you know you're not, like if you know, like, okay, your ancestors and your guardian angels are following you, protecting you, blah, blah, blah. Even if you know that, this loneliness card came out. I know that I am never alone. Now, yes, you have them, but maybe this is a card to tell you that none of us are ever alone, even in the physical, right? Because there's people everywhere. Unless you like put yourself on a mountain and never go down to civilization ever again, which people have, you're not really ever alone. You got to go to the store, you got to do things, right? You got to interact, you got to do things to live your life, so no one is ever really alone, even in that sense. Now, if you're lonely, then maybe it's time to go out and do something, right? Now, if you're not in the position to go out and this, that, and the other, like I'm not, I'm kind of traveling and I'm doing something out here. It's not really beneficial for me to have relationships out here, not until I stop, right? But maybe this might also be a sign to, if you are somewhere, to maybe get out there, I kind of found spots that I like around, and I was so happy because I saw, like, at the VFW, they have like bingo. I love bingo. So if I do stay around here, if I decide to, shack up over here, at least I know that there's bingo out there. And that's a good place to meet people. So stuff like that, it doesn't have to be bingo, it could be anything. Yeah, so maybe it's time to get out there and enjoy yourself. Indecision. I use my intuition in all aspects of life. See? Just like I'm doing for you guys, I'm using my intuition on these cards. My intuition. right? I'm trying to help you with my knowledge, okay? No one else's, right? So somebody might be here at an indecision, trying to figure out, well, what am I going to do? Well, step back and give it some thought, and it's funny how this card is falling right here where this Three of Pentacles is, and this is about collaborating with others, nurturing those seeds to grow. I mean, that's what it looks like to me here, because look what he's doing, he's trying to nurture the seeds, and so when I see this indecision and then I see this working with others, that's what it is. Somebody out there might be really indecisive about working with others. Maybe the trust level is down, and you know what, I'll tell you what, we've all been there at one time or another where we don't trust certain people or something or a situation because our intuition tells us, or because we've been hurt before. And it's hard to snap out of that too, right? That's where the forgiveness comes in. So, I'm going to end it right there, you guys. Like I said earlier, I made some changes to the drop down. You guys know I've been going through some crazy stuff. But that's what happens when you go through enlightenment. You go through like a momentary insanity, but you got to go through that in order to figure shit out. Like, why am I thinking this? Why is this going on? Why? And I just try to bring you the message the best I can. That's all I can do for you guys. Okay. So if it resonated, you can subscribe, like, comment, and share, whatever you like. Also, keep it true love energy. I still want to keep that going. Happy, friendly, loving types. We have nothing to fear as long as we stay calm and cheerful, right? And once again, I did make changes to the drop down below in case you want to check it out. If not, then I'm Mona. This is Kaleidoscope Dreams Tarot, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.